Your work demands that you get to remote sites through challenging terrain with your equipment and crew. More often than not, performance and time are crucial factors in the success of your operation. Whatever your industry, if your business takes you to the great outdoors, you should consider ARGO as an economical, effective way to get the job done. Some fire and rescue emergency tasks require an extra edge that only the ARGO can provide. The 8x8 ARGO transports personnel and equipment to the site and evacuates the injured. Low ground pressure exerted by the multi-wheeled or tracked ARGO makes it ideal to travel on ice or difficult off-road terrain in any season. Add the ARGO to your rescue fleet for the added flexibility you need to make those precious seconds count.
The local fire departments and ambulance services in the region of Waterloo have come to call on the ARGO when they recognize their scenes that would otherwise be very difficult to transport in a manual basis from the scene. We've had incidents of bicycles that have gone down in hydro cuts, which has been very, very difficult to access. Emergency services have arrived on scene and immediately called for the ARGO to assist in the transport out from the scene.
Hey folks, I'm Clint Norman, a volunteer firefighter in a small town in South Alabama. We have found that having an ARGO is a tremendous tool to our search and rescue missions in wildfires in extremely rough, ragged, and wet terrains. So I encourage you to check out an ARGO, and we want to thank ARGO for helping us help other people.
The ARGO all-wheel drive amphibious off-road vehicle has what it takes to maneuver you, your crew, and equipment through rugged terrain to reach remote areas where conventional vehicles just can't make it in. More often than not, the best path to your work site is mired in mud, covered with dense bush, fallen logs, rocks, ice, or snow. Don't forget, ARGO floats too and can pull an additional 600 pounds in the amphibious trailer. Add a power winch and you've got an awesome 3,000-pound capability. There are also a wide variety of tracks and other accessories for even greater versatility and value.
What we found that there are a lot of these locations that we're trying to get into, particularly when it gets into very sloppy conditions, really wetlands and things, we could not find anything else except for the ARGO that could really do the job properly for the needs that we had and the time constraints that we work within.
The ARGO is well worth its weight in wood. The practical ARGO works every day of the year in rain, snow, ice, and mud. When looking for woodlot equipment, consider the portable sawmill solutions from Norwood Industries. A perfect fit for the ARGO. Get the job done efficiently with the all-season ARGO.
Hi folks, I'm Michael Hatton with Larson & McGowan Incorporated. We're a timber consulting company here in Alabama. We found that the ARGO is one of the best ways to increase production and lower production costs while we're cruising timber, marking timber, or painting boundary lines. If you're in the forestry business, we encourage you to check out an ARGO. I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
Farmers already using the off-road ARGO for spraying know that it's easy on fuel and that you can get the job done 2.5 times faster on average than with traditional machinery.
We do strip grazing, we move the fences with the ARGO, we move the cattle with the ARGO. The cost of operating it is very minimal considering other vehicles. If I couldn't have the ARGO, I couldn't do that ranch style farming.
Take advantage of its lower ground pressure, getting back to the fields sooner after rainfall for optimum spraying conditions. Other applications increasing your productivity include seeding, scraping, planting, and mowing. The all-season ARGO has lots of room for your equipment and tools. It can come with a rollover protection structure, pull large trailers, haul feed, plow snow, and help with property and livestock surveying. Give your guests the best that the great outdoors has to offer with ARGO. The amphibious off-road ARGO can take up to 6 passengers to special places far from civilization to experience the ultimate wilderness adventures, fishing and hunting. And the camouflaged color schemes will allow hunters, fishers, and naturalists to blend into nature like never before, particularly along shorelines and in densely wooded areas. Both Realtree Hardwood's Green HD Camo and Mossy Oak Shadow Branch Camouflage color schemes are available for all ARGO models. Only ARGO offers the advantages of a snowmobile, boat, and ATV, making it the wisest choice for resort operators who want to show their guests the best of the outdoors safely and comfortably. If your own sense of adventure takes you off the beaten track, this tough off-road vehicle has enough space for 4 passengers plus supplies. For hunting, ice fishing, or bush trekking, optional tracks make the ARGO a wise choice in the worst winter conditions. Remember, if your trail crosses water, the ARGO floats, making it one of the most versatile off-road machines on Earth. ARGO is manufactured by Ontario Drive and Gear Limited in New Hamburg, Ontario, Canada. Established in 1962, ODG is the world's largest manufacturer of amphibious off-road vehicles. Today, ODG operates out of its 121,500 square foot facility, using sophisticated manufacturing processes to produce most of the critical parts, like the body, transmission, and many drive system components. Our commitment to our employees who make the ARGO is only surpassed by our commitment to our customer. This focus on producing quality products in our state-of-the-art facility has resulted in several prestigious quality awards from our industrial customers.